Hi, I'm Jazzy, and I bet you already knew that because of the intro. And welcome to my second video. Oh my god, this is monumental because it means I can actually keep up with something. Yippee! If you didn't watch my first video, go watch it. Like, why are you here? Get out! In this video, I'm going to be talking about Hazbin Hotel. So, I don't like Hazbin Hotel. I know this isn't unique. There are like hundreds of videos saying the same thing, but guess what? I like complaining. When I watched the pilot, I saw someone die and I instantly stopped watching it. Because how can someone die in hell if that's where people go when they die? And I know that might seem like a stupid reason to stop watching the show, but it just took me out of it, and that was the reason of like, where do they go? Do they go to Ultra Hell or something? I don't know. I could go on and on about my nitpicks with it, but that would make this video like Avatar levels of long, so I'm going to try to condense my hate as much as possible. So what if I was given the decision to make Hazbin Hotel? How would I interpret the story? Let's get into it. Follow me! I would have Angel Dust be the main character. We would start off with a flashback of when he was human and with his sister, and also showing us how he died and he wakes up in hell, where it'll practically be the same as the show. It's like New York on steroids, just full of violence and people controlling others. Angel works at this place called the Hazbin Hotel, where he works as a worker. You know what he does, yeah. Angel has a big goal though, to get to heaven and find his sister, because if he's in hell, there has to be a heaven. Angel has heard stories that there was once a ruler of hell who could grant wishes. One day when he searches around the hotel, he opens something and a creature appears out of it, and it's that one cat thing that apparently is the key to the hotel in like the show. But guess what? I'm actually making it important. I know. I'm just that cool. The creature guides Angel to a part of the hotel he's never seen before. They arrive in front of a huge chest, like a treasure chest, and the creature unlocks it, and Charlie appears from within the chest. With Angel Dust's design, I kept it moderately like the same. I actually do enjoy how he looks, but I hate the gloves and the color of them. Why is one pair his skin tone and the other hot pink? Yeah, I don't know. In my take on Hazbin Hotel, I want Hell to have its own like aesthetic and wardrobe, because it seems like it's just so random in the show and I just want to be grounded. Like, this is a separate world from Earth, and in my version, no one really remembers Earth. Just little bits and pieces of it, but nothing about who they were. That's why Angel is a really rare case. He remembers everything. But I'm just gonna make like Hell's aesthetic like, I guess, like 1950s US. I don't know, like just that sort of aesthetic. I also wanted Angel to look a bit more 3D looking, like he can actually do a 360. I don't know if I like did that well, but like I know in the show I just don't like how he looks really flat. Like, that's not a bad thing. I love The Secret of Kells. I love movies like that, but that only works if all the characters are flat, but unfortunately that's not the case. There's also scenes where they do camera movements to see the character's full turnaround. That looks cool, but with flat characters, that can be very janky. And it makes Angel Dust really stand out because of his flatness, because there's other characters that are like very three-dimensional. But also his line art makes him stand out, which I hate with a passion. If you're doing colored line art for one character, do it for everyone. It seems like only angels get colored line art, but no. That one Fallout Boy kid has black line art, and it makes the show look so unpolished, like they don't have an actual set of rules that they're following at all. Anyways, I tried my best with Angel. I suck at non-human characters. Like, I'm being such a hypocrite. I'm like talking crap, but I literally can't do it either. But I tried my best. What I really wanted to do with these redesigns is actually make them look like they work in a hotel. I don't know why they didn't do that, because hotel like aesthetic uniforms are just so cute and I love them. I wanted like a Grand Budapest hotel kind of vibe, which I'm going to do with all the characters, of course, so they can like look cohesive together. I think I liked how this turned out. I'm indifferent because yeah, I mostly draw humans. I am so confused about Charlie. I do not understand where she got her ideas about a hotel. Like, why specifically a hotel? Also, her morals. Why does she believe in what's right or wrong? Who taught her this? It just doesn't match up because she grew up in hell. There's scenes where she loves her home, even though it's full of violence, but then there's scenes where she's disgusted at it. She just flip-flops all the time, and it just makes me not immersed or like really care about her. She fought heaven and now knows heaven is evil and doesn't really have morals of their own, like with the court scene, but still wants to send her people there. Like, what? The show is so confusing. I hate it. So long ago, Charlie was given the task to perform constant torture to sinners for eternity. People cannot die here. It's just torture forever. She never even knew who gave her this task or what heaven is, but she just followed orders. Eventually, she had enough, and she questioned why she had to do this in the first place. She felt nothing all the time watching the endless torture, so she decided to make hell a place for sinners to exist, to live happily. She created a kingdom. I'm trying to think of like the land of Ooh sort of thing. Things were going well for a while until she got ambushed by an unknown figure, and they sucked out Charlie's powers to be transferred into Jules. With her powers weakened, she fell into a deep slumber and shut locked tight into a chest deeply hidden inside her castle. The jewels were given to sinners at random, and they started wreaking havoc on hell, creating like the New York on steroids sort of thing. These sinners are known as overlords. Now, Charlie's castle was turned into a Hazbin hotel, and her kingdom was forgotten, now having the resemblance of what it used to be, a place of endless torture, the hotel being a place to control people for their own gain. So when Charlie is awakened again, she wants to reclaim her kingdom, but the only way she can is through getting her powers back. She needs to retrieve the jewels from the overlords. She starts off super weak and can't really fight, but eventually when she gets all the jewels, she regains her powers. So I decided she would have two forms, one that's like squiggly and the other that's like buff. It's giving like All Might from My Hero. I would like her to be a gentle giant. I just think that's really cute. I've taken a shot at designing Charlie before, but I wanted her to look more goat-like because I guess like she's supposed to, even though neither of her parents look like a goat and she also doesn't look like a goat in the show. Yeah. Okay, because Angel set her free, she agrees to help him to get to heaven, even though she doesn't even know what that is. So the overall plot is Charlie reclaiming her kingdom and freeing everyone from the overlords. Then it would be like helping Angel just get to heaven. I think I really liked how Charlie looks like in both designs. I think they're both really cute. I would like Angel Dust and Charlie to have like a sibling-like relationship because I just think that would be so cute. I really wanted that in the original show, but it just doesn't seem like they go about it. I just don't like how Charlie just feels like she disregards everyone and then she's just always in her own head, which that can be a flaw, but it's like they don't frame it like a flaw. I know everyone went crazy over the Husk and Angel Dust song, but it got me so mad when Charlie was the one that didn't really cause the problem, of course, but she felt to blame. But they wanted Husk to go help Angel Dust, even though Charlie felt to blame for everything. So shouldn't have Charlie went to go apologize or something? And I hated the ending of the episode because Angel was like, oh my god, I forgive you. Or like, I think Charlie was crying about, like, oh, he forgives me and stuff. And I'm like, bitch, you didn't even deserve it. Like, you didn't even do anything. She doesn't do anything. So yeah, I would make them have more moments together. Because the thing about the show that I just don't like is that they want us to believe that these characters have close connections, but we don't see anything. Like, yeah, Vaggie and Charlie could be holding hands, but that doesn't show what their relationship is. If they're lying in bed or if they like kiss, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's cute, but what is the foundation of their relationship? I do like how most characters in Heaven look. Again, I like the colorblind art. I like how they're trying to make them look otherworldly, but they don't do that with every single character and I hate it. So I'm gonna be consistent insane. I know, like, that's insane for Vizzy Pop, I guess. I'm gonna be consistent and have the people in hell have black line art and all the people from heaven have colored line art. So in the original show, I know they like try to do this cool thing of like, even heaven isn't like okay, like they're really mean, but they reveal that way too early. It would have been cooler if that's revealed after. Like, it would have been really cool that Charlie did redeem Serpentious, and they're like, oh my god, he must be having so much fun up there, oh, I'm so proud. But then like turns out heaven is awful. So that's like what I want to do. Angel Dust has told Charlie of what heaven is, quote unquote, because again, Angel Dust remembers everything, and through his knowledge he thinks heaven is like a paradise, and that's just what it is, and he really misses his sister and she must be doing really okay. But no, eventually like Charlie and Angel do find the path to get to heaven. Like, she goes back to the beginning of when she was given the task, and it was like on a little paper, and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna go back to where that was. We have to figure out where that was sent. And then they like figure it out or something, and then Vaggie's there. With my version of like Vaggie and Charlie, I would make them an enemies to lovers. Vaggie would have a knight sort of aesthetic. She just sits outside of heaven's gates, and that's just her job forever. That's just what she's been told to do. And she never actually has set foot in heaven. And I think that would be cool because, again, like, I would like the show to keep heaven to be a mystery until we can just like slap people in the face, be like, oh, it's not what we thought it was. They persuade Vaggie, oh, come on, like, you should know what this is. Like, they've been making you guard this place, but you don't even know. And then Vaggie's like, oh, okay. And turns out it's like awful. They're just supposed to fulfill tasks for angels. They are just their servants. They are just their slaves. And that's just what it is for the rest of eternity. And then Vaggie's like, oh my god, like, this is actually awful. This is insane. And then Angel's like, oh my god, I have to get my sister out of there. But eventually they have to go back to hell and realize they have to give them war. And then they have to overthrow them so then they can actually free people of heaven. And yeah, isn't that so cool? Like, at least it makes it cohesive, I guess, because again, it doesn't make sense how Charlie knows that heaven is wrong, but they still want to take him to heaven. I don't. But yeah, I would like Vaggie to look like a knight in shining armor, and I think that would just be a cool aesthetic. Vaggie would have two forms like Charlie, one where she was controlled by heaven and the other where she's free from them. And I think that would make Charlie and Vaggie have parallels with one another because like they both were given tasks by heaven for eternity and just had to falsely like abide by it and had to be free from it. So I think they would relate to each other on those aspects. They also would have like two different designs, so they have a lot of things in common. And why like Vaggie would have an X on her eye in like my design, it's because heaven was controlling her through a device inside of her eye, so she had to manually take it out with her sword, hence why she got the X. With Vaggie's new design, I wanted her to become a quote-unquote angel in her own way, so moth-like, because she gets her own wings, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think she looks really cute, and I really like how they look together. It's really adorable. So that is my second video, and again, like the first one, if this sounds awful, like the voice quality, it's because I'm using my phone and it just sucks, okay? Like, again, like this video and maybe I can get money to get a microphone. Just do it for Miyuki! And if this video sucks, don't subscribe. Wait until I get good.